Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and another week is in the books in the stock market, and I want to go over 3 stocks with breakout potential for next week, and I want to go over all of that right now and why I think these are 3 stocks that are going to be very nice plays for the upcoming week. First stock we're looking at here is High Tide on the daily time frame. So High Tide is my favorite cannabis play by far. I personally believe the money in cannabis is going to come from the retail aspect, not the producers. And so when I see High Tide, who is not a producer, it's a retail player that has an e-commerce platform, presence in the United States, and also has a net positive EBITDA. This is going to be a great company for the long term. And so we have been tracking this company for a very long time. You can see clear as day that this stock has been in a descending pennant right here, and we have been waiting for the conclusion of this pattern. And so today we actually got a break of our level of resistance on this pennant. We had a nice MACD move up, so you can see the trajectory of our MACD looks extraordinarily nice right here. It's well above our signal line, and it does look like it's heading to the positive territory. We had great volume today as well. In the past, you can also just see we've had really great volume overall with the stock. And so right now the question is this going to be a real breakout or is this going to be a fake out? So right now I just added in 3 of our SMAs. So this yellow one is our 20-day SMA. This one right here is our 50-day SMA, and this right here is represented by our 100-day SMA. So today not only did we break our level of resistance, but we also closed above our 50-day SMA. And so this was extremely beautiful. Yesterday, we also actually closed above our 20-day SMA, and so for a very long time, we've been trading below our 20. So the last 2 days, we broke above our 20, our 50, and a key level of resistance on very great volume. The next indicator I want to look at right now is just our accumulation over distribution. So since this point right here, you could see our accumulation has increased on this stock, yet our share price is just about flat from this point. So that does lead me to believe there is more room to the upside. We actually did get a nice inch up here on our accumulation today. What's really bullish right now is this MACD. I think this MACD setup looks extremely nice right now. The last thing I want to mention on High Tide is the super trend indicator. So this indicator gives you real life buy and sell signals on your stock charts. We actually got our real life buy signal today. If I zoom this out, you can see we've had a sell signal since about June 14th. We had a slight fake out right here where we got the buy signal. And so this could potentially be a fake out just because this pennant does go on for a very long time still. This does conclude here in mid-November if we do play out this entire channel. And so with a play like this, we have now broken resistance. What we want to see is High Tide now backtest and retrace the 50-day SMA. We want to see a bounce off the 50 as well as a bounce off now this level of support. So once you break past a former level of resistance, you want to treat it as support. And so that's exactly what we want to see here for High Tide. And so this is the first stock that I believe is going to have a very nice week next week. The second stock we're looking at here today is iGen. This is my biggest penny stock holding that I currently have in my portfolio, and I want to go over that right now. So I mentioned earlier this week that this was going to be the week for iGen, and today confirmed that for me, and I want to go over all of that right now. First thing we're going to mention is our super trend. We got our real life buy signal with this stock right here 3 days ago, and this is when we had the alert when we are breaking out here on iGen. You can see we have been in a downtrend for a very long time, and just recently we got this buy signal. So I don't really pay too much attention to the super trend. Yes, it's a great indicator just to let us know if we are starting to get a breakout. However, I like to look at other indicators that are more preferred for me because I like to actually do my own research, so I actually have a better gauge on the price action instead of just trusting an algorithm that can give you real life buy signals. So now we have all my favorite indicators on the chart together. We have all of our SMAs, we have our accumulation over distribution, and we have our MACD. Today we actually got a test of our 50-day SMA. We did break down, and we also broke down from our 20-day SMA, but you can see the price action closed both above these levels. And so that is actually a great retracement. Today was a day to load up on iGen because today was the back test that we were anticipating on our 50-day SMA. Reason I say that is because right here was the first time we broke past it. We never got the back test on this level, so today we actually got the back test. Yes, we did break down from it, but we held ultimately at the end of the day. So the basic rule in trading, when you break your 50 SMA, you want to get a back test. Today we got our back test and we closed above, so we are actually very strong in the process of the breakout here in IGN. And I think today was probably the last day that you're going to see prices this cheap on this stock. The next thing I want to mention on this stock is the volume. So you could see these 2 green days, we had more volume than we did on these red days. We had more accumulation. However, our price did not go as much as it went down on lower volume. So this right here is clear manipulation. When you have your price action going really low on very low volume, you can see not too many people were selling. Our accumulation is still very high on the stock, and you could see our green days were double our red days. However, our price action did not follow suit. And so when I see clear manipulation like this, I know that these are the plays that I want to be in, because these ones usually coil up and then they usually break out very quickly. And so you could see explosive gains with plays like IGN. The last thing that I just want to mention is this MACD. Our MACD is not only positive now, but this trajectory still looks like it is going. So we had a very nice trajectory going up. However, now that it's kind of leveling out, it does lead me to believe that this could be a longer term uptrend just because of this trajectory. So we could see the price action just slowly climb up, and explode here to the upside. And so during this uptrend, I believe we are about to have, I have a price prediction of us getting to about a penny and a half. I think a penny and a half, we are going to see some resistance. The reason why I think this is going to be a level of resistance is because if I just continue to zoom this bad boy out, this line right here is a clone of these other lines, and it plays very nicely as another former level of support that got turned into resistance. And so with this level of resistance now, I do think some people may take profits at this level, but I do think once we break past this level of resistance, our next stop here is at around 4 cents. And so this is going to be the key level here for IGN to break. I think we will get a retracement after this level of resistance so that our SMAs can catch up to the price action, and then we will eventually roar higher to my other price targets. Today we got the back test over 50 SMA. Our accumulation continues to go up. Our MACD is now positive and has very nice trajectory. Our RSI has cooled down, so we do still have some more room to the upside. And our super trend real life indicator has given us our buy signal. The third and final stock that we have on our breakout list for next week is actually ACDC, Extreme Vehicle Battery Technology. So this is a stock that is on our explosive penny stock watch list, and I want to go over why next week might actually be a very great time for this stock. Simply put, right now we are just in a bull flag. It is clear as day we are in a bull flag. I'm going to get rid of our SMA so we can kind of just see this a little bit more clear. And so right now we are actually outside of this pattern, and we are outside on the upside. So you can see we broke past it right here, we had a back test here, and then we closed pretty much on this level of support. And every time on our red days, you can see our volume was a lot less than it was on our green days. So when I'm looking at this setup right now, our accumulation is going up. We have broken out of this bull flag, and now we are ready with our back test. And so Monday is going to look extremely juicy in my opinion. If we go to our MACD is very close to the 0 line, and we are above our signal lines. And so on Monday, if we get the green day that I'm anticipating, this MACD will sharply turn up, our accumulation will turn up, and we will start to see the beginning of this breakout on this stock. And so all of our indicators as well as our technical analysis on this stock are looking extremely juicy. This accumulation right here is absolutely textbook. You have accumulation followed by a run, you have a little bit of a sell-off, you have some consolidation, then you have the next run up followed by some selling, followed by the consolidation, and now we are ready for the next level up. And so with ACDC, with IGN, and with High Tide, these are all three stocks that I've covered on this channel before, and now is the time to be getting into these plays if you are a trader, if you are an investor, if you are trying to make money, because the charts look very nice, the indicators look very nice, and everything about these three plays fundamentally also are very nice. So if you guys enjoyed this update on these three stocks, and so if you guys are part of these stocks, let me know in the comments so I know how many of you guys are actually in each of these stocks, and I hope some of you guys make money if you aren't already in these stocks. If you guys enjoyed this update, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.